welcome to another pick a card reading. I am B, and this reading is going to be focusing on what's going on in the connection on your mind, the connection you are thinking of. Basically, trying to find out where is this connection headed, and basically what is the potential of this connection. So if you were here from the last video I did, in the pile that I talked about this is going to be pertaining to the connection that you were thinking of in the previous reading. If not, totally disregard that. This can be any connection on your mind. So, having said that, we will get acquainted with the piles here. We have pile 1 with this little teddy bear tarot. I can't remember the name of this deck, but it is super cute. The card off of the top of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. And the stone is this clear quartz point. Pile 2 is this standard Rider-Waite tarot here. The card off the top of this deck is the Three of Cups. And this little cluster here. I'm already hearing interesting messages for pile number 2. And for pile number 3, we have the Morgan Greer tarot. The card off the top of this deck is the Sun. And this pyrite stone. Choose your pile intuitively. You can pause the video if you need time to do so. Timestamps will be in the description box down below, and I'll see you at your reading. If you chose pile 1 with the Knight of Pentacles, this clear quartz point, this is your reading. I'm going to set the tarot aside for later, and we are going to take a look at these oracles here. I am going to attempt to lay these out in a very specific order because when I did this reading for myself previously, I realized that the system I used worked really well for me in that reading, so hopefully it goes well in this one as well. So if you see me kind of trying to lay these out, particularly it's for a specific reason. So the first card we have here is Roots with healthy patterns, early growth. By the way, I haven't seen any of these cards. I may have seen like 1 or 2 if they flipped over when I was shuffling them, but for the most part I haven't seen them. We have lavender, we have sun with healing energy, happiness, comfort, joy, and lavender with tranquility, kindness, and self-care. We have ideation, and I do want to leave it reversed because I feel like that's significant. Kind of move these up a little bit. We have energy. We have happiness and abundance. For this oracle here, we have innovation. Oh, I don't have room for that, do we? We have quarrel. Interesting. We have, I don't know if this is the 9 of Swords in this deck, but it's the number 9 with the word exhaustion on it. This is the Osho Zen Tarot. I think it's a tarot deck. Some of these I don't know like how they correspond to the tarot. Some of them are more intuitive and some of them aren't. So we have the number 10 with We Are the World. We have number 2 with friendliness. We have the number 9 with laziness. Wow. Okay, and these are just archetypal selves from this Kim Cran's deck, this archetype oracle. So these 3 cards are basically going to help us understand if this is your reading. If what I describe this person as here with these 3 cards matches the person on your mind, this is your reading. Stay tuned. So we have the mentor, the shapeshifter, and the creator. Sorry, I did not plan well enough, apparently. There is a need in this pile, I'll say this. There's a very controlled feeling and there's a need for planning. Even like I just said, the word plan, I didn't plan enough. Something feels like it needs to be managed. I don't know if that's this person's feelings. We'll see. Let's just describe the person first. With the creator, this person's very creative. They could be working on a project in particular right now that you're aware of. They could be, I don't know, I'm getting somebody who kind of has like a dream that they are working on, they're working towards, or they have like this idea to work towards it. This person is probably a creative genius in whatever field this is. Like, if they're a painter, for instance, they're really good at it. Or if they're a musician, they're a very talented or skilled musician and they're natural at it. They're also a perfectionist. So whatever they work on or whatever they're planning on working on, they have a very analytical perfectionist type of attitude towards the things that they create. It could be a very colorful personality as well. I'm getting Picasso. They might be a little eccentric. Oh yeah, especially with this Jupiter in Aquarius with this 11th house energy with innovation. With mentor, they could be very wise in some area of life, and they could be good at giving advice in that area of life. I don't know why this is coming through so weird. They may have a weird way of communicating. With shapeshifter, there's also quite a bit of coloring, different colors variation in this, and there's also, obviously shapeshifter can be many different things, but this is almost giving me eclectic vibes. They could dress a little differently. They could dress in a way that looks really nice and it works, but it's not quote unquote normal. They may wear colors that are typically thought of as not the gender that they are, is a very specific message coming through. For instance, if it's a male, like biological male, they may wear pink or they may like feminine colors or wear them or look good in them. I feel like this person's not afraid to buck the norm. Like, they're not afraid to go against society's ideas of what normal is, basically, in so many words. And their communication style is definitely different because I'm having a very hard time articulating what I'm trying to say here. I think you probably would have a hard time understanding them. It's like you understand them on the level that matters, but it's like when it comes to details, it might seem a little jumbled up, a little different. This person has a very different way of thinking, that Jupiter and Aquarius there. This person could also have a temper with this Mars and Cancer. I'd feel like they're pretty so it's so weird. I've been noticing this about this deck. I love this deck, but I don't particularly like the keywords. I'm understanding why they put the keywords there, but when I'm just looking at these planetary energies and the zodiac signs that they're in and the house number, it doesn't usually give me this keyword, but the images usually do resonate. So, yeah, this deck is a little weird for me. But what I'm getting with this one is this person is not afraid to butt heads with someone. I don't know. Maybe this is they might be a contrarian. They might be someone who like doesn't. I don't know why I feel so particular about the way these are. This person's particular about the way they're viewed by people. It's like people might have an idea of them that is not the way they want people to see them. They might get irritated with it. What is strange? I don't know. Let me know if this resonates. This is a weird one. It's been a while since I've had a reading like this where I got this kind of energy. It's hard for me to understand this person. It's very hard for me to understand this person. This person's perspective, the lens that they look through is way different from my own. So, okay. Let's look at the rest of the cards now. Ideation, it's reversed. So we're asking about what's going on with this connection, the connection between you and this person. This person has some ideas about this connection that are not, uh, they're not correct. They're not, how do I say that? They're not realistic. They have ideas about this connection that are not realistic. And it's exhausting with this 9. So these cards, these ones that I laid on top, this Osho Zen Tarot here, I laid these on top of these cards for clarifications in my first reading, and it worked really well as a system. So, it's interesting. We are the world in this energy card here. There's big energy between the two of you, and there's something that feels complete and whole about it. There's really positive feelings here. We have, I just noticed how we have happiness, sun. I'm sorry, I'm unpacking this as we go. I'm looking at each card individually. This may be the way this person thinks. They're very hyper focused on, this person may be neurodivergent. This person is hyper focused on details. Even though there's like no Virgo card or anything, there's no Virgo energy out here in the cards. For some reason, I feel like this person can only focus on one thing at a time. And that's the way these cards are being shown to me right now. So, if I look at the bigger picture here, though, so I'm starting to look, let's see, we've got happiness, friendliness, and the sun. We also have roots with healthy patterns and early growth. So, okay, let's take a step back here. We have the keyword happiness on that sun card. We have happiness here. So we have happiness twice. This we are the world card. And these people look very happy. They're holding hands. This connection is a very positive connection, and it makes both of you feel very positive, I think. But it's so strange. The connection is different. Uh, it is hard to put a finger on exactly what this is. You'll know if this reading is resonating so far. You're going to be like, yeah, absolutely. With lavender, there's something calming about it, though. Regardless of this exhaustion, it's like, okay, let's go over here with this tarot. So you chose the Knight of Pentacles. There's slow moving energy. It's like you can sense that this is a good thing, what's going on here in this connection, but it's slow to move, and it's causing a little bit of confusion and ideation in reverse, like getting the wrong idea about something. I feel like somebody in this connection gets ahead of themselves, like they think about how it feels to be connected, or how what's going on in the connection, and the mind may run wild with it, and then you have to stop and be like, whoa, let's take a step back, and we get back to this Knight of Pentacles energy where it starts moving slowly again. It's like it balances itself out. It may be, this may happen because of the shapeshifter energy over here. It may be because of the type of person this person is. I feel like you do a really good job of staying balanced with this person. With the number 9 in laziness, we have abundance here. Something, you two could do something together, but something is, it's not blocking it. It's one or both of you is not being super active about it, or being proactive. Being proactive, that's the word about it. Something about this connection makes you feel this lavender tranquility. It's almost like it subdues you. I don't, is subdued the right word? It relaxes you so much that there's like inactivity. It's so hard to, it is so hard for me to express this. This is how this person feels when they talk to you. It's like they feel like they feel like it's easy to talk to you or be around you or in your energy, but they're like, am I speaking like a totally different language? Is this person, they're wondering if you understand them at all. You may wonder that about them too. It might be both of you or vice versa or whatever. But undeniably, the connection feels nice. And with roots, healthy patterns, early growth, It is a slowly growing connection, if you were wondering about that, which I think you may be coming to this reading to kind of get clarity on the situation, obviously. And that should be a pretty clear message for you. This connection is slowly growing or moving forward. It is moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles, just very slowly. I'm hearing what you see is what you get, even though it's confusing. What you see is what you get, but it's not what you expect. You may not have ever met someone like this before. And the more you get to know them or progress forward in the connection with them, you're going to realize that. You're going to realize just how different this person is. But there's some sort of benefit you will receive from being connected to this person. So far as I can tell, this connection in particular has not progressed to a romantic one. There may be desire on both sides from both parties here to move it in that direction, but it has not moved in that direction yet. It has not gone there yet. If it has gone there, this is not your reading. You make this person feel like this dude here. You make this person feel like they don't need anything else. See, the keyword laziness just seems so negative, but like I'm not feeling anything negative here. That's not to say that, I don't know, it could be the type of connection, like if you're friends with this person, it could be the type of connection when you go to their house, you just sit around and do nothing. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting. Because you're so content, you don't have to be entertained, you don't have to, you could just literally chill together and you're happy. You're both happy with it. Maybe this connection is teaching you how to be comfortable. It's teaching you how to relax and how to, I'm getting the word trust. It may be teaching you how to deal with conflict. Interesting message. We want to see the potential of this connection. We want to get more information on that. Where could this go? So I don't know where to put him. Okay. Let's just see what else comes out before I say that. For Pile One Spirit, we have the world. We are the world. We need more. We need more for Spirit. What is the potential of this connection? The High Priestess. And what is this? The Knight of Cups. Do we take it reversed? I don't know. Let's do one more. We have the King of Cups. Okay. With the Knight of Cups reversed, and we are going to take it like that, we have the World. This connection in some form is going to end or wrap itself up. Whatever state it's in right now is going to come to an end at some point. With the Knight of Cups reversed, there may be a feeling of disappointment emotionally with it for a time, but the High Priestess tells me that there's something hidden about it. And honestly, I do feel like there's unfinished business with it, because then we have the King of Cups that comes out afterwards. So I feel like there is potential for big feelings and deep connection. Like if you don't want a romantic, when we have the Nine of the Cups on the bottom, yeah. If you're not wanting a romantic connection with this person, or if this is a platonic relationship or something like that, just disregard that message. But either way, there is potential for deep emotional fulfillment and learning. I don't know. It's like learning the mentor. There's potential for creation and abundance and happiness. I don't know. For whoever this resonates, this person could be a friend and a lover. That is the potential of this connection. It's very possible for that to happen in this connection. It's like, it's a matter of if you want that. I don't know why I'm thinking it's a matter if you want that or not. Is there anything else? Actually, I want to clarify that Knight of Cups reversed. What is this? How is this going to play out? The World and the Knight of Cups reversed. I have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, you may go back and forth. Look at the Hanged Man. You may go back and forth energetically within this connection. So I think there is this, obviously there's an established connection between you and this person. And I think you're going to go back and forth between having strong feelings towards it and wanting to go towards that person, and strong feelings of being like, I think I'm good. And something's going to change in the perspective of one or both of you. I do. I feel like it's going to have some sort of like disappointing feeling. I don't know if you're disappointed in the person, or I don't know. There's something disappointing about the situation, but it has the potential to turn into something beautiful, though. The Dragon off again. More Page of Swords. I just keep hearing it. It's gonna be what you make it. Like, this situation is gonna be what you make it. The potential has, you have the potential for great emotional fulfillment, or just leaving it be. I think just, it's up to you. I don't like answers like this. I'm sorry. That's why I keep pulling cards. Maybe you're fine with it. Maybe it's not a big deal to you, but maybe you were just curious about somebody and it wasn't like you weren't super invested in it. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the reading there, Paul 1. Hopefully this reading was helpful for you in some way. I appreciate you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. If you chose pile 2 with this little cluster here and the Three of Cups, the standard Rider Waite, this is your reading. I'm going to set the tarot aside for now, and we're going to look at the oracles first. So these archetype cards here are going to give us an idea of if this is your reading. If these cards, these 3 cards here, sound like the person on your mind, then stay tuned. So we have the Judge, the Animal, and the Mystic. So first off, this person seems like somebody who is pretty fixated on doing the right thing. They also could be a little judgmental. You may have heard them make judgments on other people. I'm not saying they're a bad person or anything. They could be a good judge of character, actually. We also have the Animal. This is an interesting combination of archetypes here. This Animal card makes me think that this person could be a little unpredictable. It could seem a little wild. Their hair could be unruly, or they might have, some of them could have longer hair and they could like keep it down or leave it down, like they don't fix it too much. I don't get the vibes that they're they don't look, crazy, or they don't have like crazy hair or anything. It's just they like to leave it natural, maybe. There's just something about hair, I don't know why. And they could have blue eyes. Not, they don't have to, but we do have 2 eyes here, and they're both, one of this one has like blue and green. But we have the Mystic. This person may say things that are synchronistic. They may say things and you're like, what the heck, that's a weird coincidence they just said that. It's because this person has like a they're they're tapped in, even if they don't know they are. They just are. They could have some form of telepathy, or like they might have like mind reading abilities. I have no idea why I'm getting this. I think it's this combination of this judge and the mystic, and the animal gives me instincts. So it's like a combination of being very discerning and being able to tell what a person's thinking, feeling, or why they did something. Sorry, the dryer's going off in there. They're just very instinctive, and it seems almost uh, was spooky. I don't know. It seems almost supernatural. That's what I was trying to say. But they just have like I said, it's just a natural ability. It's not necessarily supernatural. Okay, let's move on. The first card we have here is So, with planning, setting intentions, and optimism. We have Broom with energy clearing, freshening. And we have Autumn with bounty and balance. This person smells good. I don't know where I'm getting that from. Maybe the freshening. Maybe it's the herbs on here. Maybe it's the autumnal feelings here with autumn. They just have a very the way they smell is very relaxing, calming. With this So card, I feel like they with the judge, and so like their philosophy is you reap what you sow. So if they've done something that is less than pleasant, they're more than okay. It's like they accept that, they deserve whatever they get for it. I don't know. This person probably believes in karma. I don't know why that's coming through. So as far as like what's happening in this connection, if you resonated with these three over here, and then this is your pile, what's happening in the connection just from these first three cards is there is someone has intentions for the connection. I think it's either, I mean, obviously it's going to be either you or your person, but I think your person more so. They're planning on bringing balance to the connection. I don't know if you've given them something or you've planted a seed within them, and I'm getting the word gratitude. They feel like, I don't know, they feel like they need to give back to you. I don't know what it is. It's weird. But look, we have the seed, and then we have bounty, balance with this pumpkin over here, and the corn, the harvest. Something that you have planted in their mind or their heart even has grown to something substantial. It's grown in size. It's causing this person to want to clean up their act, is what I'm hearing. With the judge, they want to be fair. They want to be morally upright. This person may have in the past been not so much morally upright. They may have done some things that they feel guilty about, but they want to make it right. And it's because of being connected to you. Like, okay. We have consciousness. We have success reversed. We have strength and cleanse. Wow. Do I want to no, I'm not going to rearrange these. I'm going to leave them like they are because, like I said, this is supposed to. These are going to go with these other cards here in just a second. I'm going to lay out consciousness. This person is becoming very aware of the work you're doing in their life, the work you're, and it's not in a manipulative way. You are planting seeds in their life that are growing into beautiful things. They're becoming aware of this. They're becoming aware of how much of an effect you have on them. They feel like with this success reverse, they feel like a loser. I'm sitting here thinking you make them feel like a loser, but it's not in a bad way. It's in a way they want to clean up, like I said, clean up their act. There's gratitude. There's a lot of gratitude here. This person is so thankful for this new change in their perspective, or just this, I want to say it's a change of heart, because like they were more on the dark side before you. Like they were more of like it's so weird with this judge card with the handout. They may have like been in a position where they were just taking handouts, and they felt like a loser. And now I don't know. Oh my god, there's just so much imagery coming to my mind with this. Now this hand here on this card, it's like, no, I've got to stop this, and they're setting things right. Cleanse. This person had some very, I'm hearing dirty habits, which is weird. They could have been addicted to substances. They could have been addicted to, uh, corn. They could have been addicted to just like unhealthy patterns. You're bringing a lot of optimism into their life with that So card, which has optimism on there. You make them feel strong, like they can do this. Interesting. We have, okay, Saturn and Capricorn with riches. This is 10,000 energy. This person's trying to do better financially because of you. They're trying to, I don't know, they're trying to get their shit together. Like, that's basically what I'm getting here. We have Mars and Libra with choice. Yeah, they were at a point in their life where they needed to make a decision to better themselves, and you have really helped them in this way. You make them feel supported. That's what it is. You make them feel supported. You're a breath of fresh air too. We have that with that broom energy, clearing, freshening, sorry. We have compromise. We have receptivity. Is this backwards? I think this one goes here and this one goes here. Okay. We have adventure. We have the miser. You are sending a lot of positive vibes to this person. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but they are receiving it. They're open to it. They're open to the things, the advice that you have, if you've ever given this person advice, or just the positive impact you have on them. They're open to it. They're open to change because of it. Like sometimes people will give you advice for something and it's really good advice, but you're like shut down to it. This person is not shut down to you. This person is very open and receptive, like I said, with this receptivity. With adventure, you make this person want to get outside of their box. Adventure and the success reversed. They're with this consciousness too. They're realizing they need to look elsewhere in order to succeed. This person was clinging to old ways. They also may have had like a shallow way of thinking, because this woman on here, look at her, she's greedy, but the imagery is making me think of someone who just is attracted to shiny things. And we have this on top of consciousness, and so you are planting the seed. Like, you're, in some way, you're causing change in this person's mind about what's attractive. I hope that makes sense. They're choosing a better life because of you. You make them want better for themselves. You make them want to do better for themselves. This feels like a very spiritual connection. This feels like a very deep spiritual connection. You may, if you're into this kind of thing, they may be a past life connection, or like a, I don't know, if they're souls. You and this person are kindred spirits or kindred souls. Like I don't know if you come from the same place, or I don't know what it is. You lend a helping hand to each other. I don't know. And your card here is the Three of Cups. And there's a cluster here. I'm hearing this person's life. So sorry about that. This person's life has been not very serious. It has been a joke with success reversed. It's like in the Three of Cups, it's not reversed, but it just gives me this feeling that their life has been a cluster, and they don't want that anymore. They want something different. And your friendship, you extending your, I don't even know if it's like positivity. I don't know what you're doing to this person, or like what, I don't know how that looks in the real world, but like whatever you're doing is highly supportive for them. And they're so grateful. There's just a lot of gratitude here. Okay, let's get into the tarot now and see what is the potential of this connection. I just realized that the cards are not all visible. See, yeah. Spirit, what is the potential of this connection? We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. I don't think this person can pay you back for what you've done. I don't know why that's coming out in the potential portion of the reading. Maybe this is not the potential. It's just, I don't think they're ever going to be able to repay you for what you've done for them. We have the Three of Wands. We do have that with the Adventure card there too. It's kind of in line with it. This person is going to venture out and find a better way. The potential of this connection. We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. They may move. They may move away. Spirit, what is the potential of this connection? We have the Ten of Swords reversed. I believe they're going to heal from this rock bottom place. They're going to get out of this rock bottom place that they've been. I don't know how this affects you. Let's see what else. Spirit. Two of Cups. Okay, I was wondering. A romantic connection could sprout from this, but they may go long distance. They may go on a journey, or like they may move off. Even though there is potential for a romantic connection. What else, Spirit? The Eight of Swords. This person, I feel like this person is holding themselves back from. If you're interested in being in a romantic connection with this person, because I know not everyone's going to be. This is a general reading, but if you are interested in being in a romantic connection with this person, they are holding themselves back from going further than friendly. They're keeping it friendly, and it's for a good reason. I mean, this person, I get the feeling that whoever's watching this doesn't fully understand what this person has done. I'm not trying to like raise suspicions in anybody, but like I feel like if you knew this person a little more, you would not be interested in having a romantic connection, even though you're compatible with this person. I don't know. Such a strange message. I have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this Miser card is the Four of Pentacles. The person's definitely holding back. I have the Tower, and they're going through a tower moment big time in life right now. It's maybe why they're holding back. It's gonna fall apart if, like, okay, hold on. Let's finish with these first. We have, okay, so there's the Tower, and then we have the Six of Swords. This person's gonna be moving away from something. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed for the potential of this connection. I feel like it's just not in the cards. Like, I don't know. Some of you weren't even hoping for there to be a romantic connection. I think there's going to be an exchange of emotional sentiments and gestures towards each other or between each other. But I just saw 1717 on the timer, if that's relevant to anyone. But with Wheel of Fortune reversed, it's like this is just not. And like I said, some of you are going to be okay with that. You're going to know intuitively that this connection is not necessarily meant to turn into like some sort of thing. Why do I want to keep getting more cards? You may be watching lots of tarot readings on this death. There's just too much transformation that needs to happen with this person. And it would throw you off course to get involved with them. That's what I'm hearing. And trust me, if you're on a self-improvement path in life and you're trying to get your ish together, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, I need to avoid this person then. Like, you're going to be fine with what I just said if you're trying to improve your life and things like this. So, yeah, you probably already have a pattern of avoiding people that might drag you into drama or throw you off your path. So I hope that this reading, I'm gonna end the reading there actually. I hope that's, look at this, and we have the Nine of Cups reversed on the bottom. Is this, yeah, it's the Nine of Cups reversed, and then underneath that we have the Six of Cups reversed. I do feel like this is actually a soulmate. So if some of you were confused about that because of the way it feels, it is, but like if it hasn't gone anywhere, or if it's stagnant with this Four of Pentacles and Eight of Swords and all that, and it's just been on the friendly level and you're like, why hasn't this moved forward or whatever, it's because this is not what you really want with this Nine of Cups reversed and with the Six of Cups reversed. It's not, it's a soulmate connection, but it's not meant to, you know, be maybe long term, or I don't know, this person has to go on a journey, this person has to do some transformation. It just feels like something that you're not trying to be in a serious long term commitment with. And even if it's just a friend, it may not last forever. This is a kind of person that maybe just be here for a season and for a reason. So whether, I think it might just be that you're helping them. And yeah, so that, I think that wraps it up. Pile two. I'm sorry if this is not the message you wanted to hear, but hey, I'm gonna I'm gonna say it like I see it. For those of you that are truly looking to gain some clarity, and if this resonated, I hope it was helpful. And yeah. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. If you chose pile 3 with the sun and this pyrite, this is your reading. I'm going to set your tarot aside, and we are going to dive into the oracles to get an idea or a vibe check and see if this is actually your reading. So, pile 3, what we're going to do is these archetype cards here are going to represent the person on your mind. So if these sound like your person, stay tuned. This is your reading. We have the Queen, the Healer, and the Pilgrim. This person may be somebody who has not figured out their path yet, someone who is in search of something, or someone who has gone on a long journey, or somebody who has moved from their hometown. This could be somebody who's moved to your area, what I'm actually getting for some of you, that they may be from like pretty far away, or they're just different from you, actually, even. And with the Pilgrim, I do feel like they have entered your life as a oops sorry about that. They've actually entered your life as a result of them trying to get away from something they were unhappy with, something they weren't pleased with, and for healing, it's like they evacuated, I don't know, they've escaped a situation in order to heal. And with the Queen, this person has their stuff together. They're trying to get their stuff together anyway. They might have a regal energy about them. They might look good in red. They might like red. Ooh, I'm getting very specific vibes with this one. With Carnelia and the Queen, they could be like very seductive or sultry in some way. Influential. They may be popular. They may be emotionally in tune with those around them. I have this moon here. They could be emotionally sensitive. Like, if you're going through something, they're very understanding and they'll lend a listening ear and, be a shoulder to cry on and things like this. Being connected to this person is very healing. There's definitely a foreign element about this person. I don't know. It feels exotic. For somebody very specifically, this person could have dark hair, but it's funny. I was looking at the sun card. These two yellow-haired people. I don't know. There's something distinctive about their hair. We have the sun on this card and the moon on this one. And the colors are kind of, reversed there. This person's pretty balanced. Their feminine and masculine side are balanced within. They're internally balanced. With this pyrite, it's dense. This person feels, they have a polished look and a very eye-catching. They look eye-catching. They feel, the polished feeling is like, I think they could fit in anywhere. Like, I don't know, they're smooth. This is a smooth stone, but it's hard to put my finger on what this vibe is. Okay, let's just let's continue on with the reading. If these cards here and everything we've said so far in this vibe check portion has resonated with you, this is more than likely you're reading. So stay tuned. Let's see. Okay, Spirit, what is going on in this connection? We have spring, rebuilding, awakening, and rebirth. Okay, so the connection with this person could be going through cycles. Let's see what else. We have pine tree with vitality, longevity, and perseverance. Okay, you may have thought that your connection with this person was over at some point, but turns out it's not. I'm going to turn this upright. It's just beginning is what I'm hearing. You may have thought it was over, but it's just beginning. Okay. You have mortar and pestle, integration, subtlety, and thoroughness. Your energies are just now being enmeshed. I don't know. This is such weird imagery I'm getting right now. You could be is it clairvoyant? I don't know what the word is. You could be able to visualize things, or you get images or scenes in your head. Because I don't always get this in a reading. Okay, this pine cone. I just saw something on, I don't know if it was Facebook or where it was, but I saw something about pine cones, and it was about how the humidity or the moisture levels, or maybe the temperature, I'm not sure, determines what the pine cone does, whether it opens up or closes up. So I feel like this connection is just starting to open up. It may have closed at some point and you thought it was over, like you thought, oh, it's dead and gone, but then it opens back up. And I think in this phase right now, it's a spring phase. It's a rebuilding. I mean, there's an awakening. There's a rebirth here. Integration. I'm getting like the craziest deja vu right now. Oh my god, there's like 3 layers to this deja vu. What in the world? For some reason, I'm thinking of another tarot reader on here. I think it's Rosology, maybe. I'm thinking of her. And it feels like it's tied into this deja vu, and I have no idea why. I have no idea why. This is so weird. Maybe go to her channel and watch one of her videos. Whatever calls to you, whatever. I've never had this before. Pile 3, you've got some sort of spiritual gifts that you need to use. You need to use them for something. I don't know. Maybe you want to do tarot readings too, or like you're into that, or I don't know. This is weird. Okay, we have comfort. Let's move on here. With this comfort card, we do have some plants growing here as well. It's reminding me of spring, and it is coming out underneath there. We have death. You thought this connection was over. You did. For sure. There's just... But it's just getting started. We have pain reversed. Something that you were hurt about pertaining to this connection in the past is no longer an issue. You're kind of like healed from it. You're over that. But also, this person may be helping you overcome some sort of pain. As this connection progresses or grows or changes, you're going to realize how much we have comfort. You're going to realize how much this person is healing for you. You have a sun too. It's bringing you positivity. We have caution. I'm getting for someone that you're very cautious going forward with this. You thought it was over, and so you're kind of like, I don't know if I should give this a chance again. And I'm hearing it's okay to be cautious, actually. With thoroughness. I'm just hearing tie up loose ends. I don't know if this is with someone in the past or if it's with this person so that you can have like a rebirth or renewal with them. I don't know. There's this feeling of letting something go. Like with this pain reverse, it's like they did something that was painful, but I don't think they meant to hurt you or anything. It's just like something that was less than pleasant, and you're like maybe letting that go, but proceeding with caution as a result of it. Okay. We have the Fool, the spring. Yeah, there's definitely renewal. There's also a leap of faith involved in this. Something has changed fundamentally in this connection, and it's allowed for you to feel differently about it. We have isolation. Oh, somebody definitely thought that this was over, and it was painful. Oh my God. You could have felt really alone after this, afterwards. That was what was so painful. It made you feel alone. I'm getting somebody who felt abandoned. We'll see like what happened with this tarot, and I also have two more oracles here that might help us understand. Postponement. Something in the connection had to be postponed, and it was painful, and it made you feel, I don't know, there's something that you didn't see about it. Something caused this person to withdraw or to close up, and it was painful for you. But look, we have this. This message. We have this gray around here, and then this frame here in the center with all the color. This connection is being reframed. It was not okay. So divine timing played a part in whatever happened, and it's the connection itself is being realigned. When the environment is right, when that pine cone is in the right environment, it opens up. And it's totally understandable if you are now cautious about it because of what went down, because I feel like it was something significantly, I feel like some of you may have experienced a little bit of trauma with it. So we have aloneness. This person definitely made you feel abandoned in some way. I don't think they intended to, though. It's so weird. I don't know. This pilgrim, this person, you thought they were just passing through. You thought that they were just I I don't know. Okay, we have companionship. With Moon and Libra. And then we have Mars and Capricorn with authority. This is 10th house energy. I got really quiet just now. I don't know. I keep hearing, is this for real? Is this for real? Like, I can't believe my eyes. I don't know why. Like, I can't believe this. Somebody has put their foot down. I don't know if this is in the past. Somebody has taken a stand for themselves. They had to. I'm not wanting to say a whole lot in this reading, which is definitely a distinctive weird energy. I just want to keep it to myself. There may have been a very long pause in communication between you and this person. You may not be in contact with them now. I just want to say, for somebody, I don't like encouraging toxic beliefs or anything like that, or toxic thought patterns, or, whatever. There's feelings of limerence here. I don't want to, induce that feeling or whatever, but like, for someone very specifically, and you'll know in your heart if this is you, there is a potential for you reconnecting with this person. Like, if you want it to be, there is. I feel like there's deep love here because somebody is willing to overlook, not even overlook, it's just somebody's willing to forgive someone else despite the pain that was caused by this person. This feels so serious, man. What's this energy? Okay, let's look at the tarot now. Actually, I want to put these over here. This could have been somebody that you were friends with, or I believe somebody here definitely wanted to more than friends, but you may not have ever got past the friend stage. You may not have, taken this further, but there was deep love. Wow. We have the Five of Cups. Yeah, there was massive disappointment and sadness involved in this. I think at this point with this isolation card, somebody wants to break the ice. I think it's the person that you're thinking of. They want to break the ice. They might not know how. Okay. I feel very compassionate about this situation. And I want to know, like, if at the beginning when I said this person could have moved in your direction because of them trying to escape something, this could have been you. You could have moved from somewhere to escape something and heal from it. Page of Swords. What else, Spirit? Tell me about this connection. What's going on here? The Chariot. And I was just, I should have said what I was thinking. With this Page of Swords, I do feel like somebody wants to step forward and somebody wants to say something with this Page of Swords. With the Chariot, somebody wants to make a move. with the Fool as well. Somebody wants to take a leap of faith, like I said earlier. Energetically, this connection is changing. It's rebuilding. The connection is behind the scenes, even if you're not in communication. For some of you, quite literally, you haven't spoken to this person in possibly years. I don't like doing readings like this because, like I said, I don't want to like spark something back up if you had to heal from this connection, because it does feel painful. But I'm just, like I said, I'm saying what I'm seeing here. You have the Hermit. Somebody's done some soul searching. It's too many. This aloneness, isolation, and the Hermit. The both of you have felt very alone during all of this, and the both of you have wanted to act on it, to move towards each other. And with this companionship, I feel like there's like somebody wants to like call a truce, like somebody wants to, with this, somebody wants to take accountability as well. At the Eight of Pentacles, with the spring and rebuilding, somebody definitely wants to work on this connection. I feel like it's the person you're thinking of. The Knight of Cups. This person loves you. This person loves you. It's crazy. We have the Empress. There is potential to work on this connection if one or both of you wants to. I mean, I do feel like it's always a matter of free will. The Devil. This person is so tempted to come towards you, but something's holding them back with the Devil. So they're afraid. They're afraid to. I don't know. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what's. Three of Swords. I'm hearing, have I hurt you too much? Like, have they feel like they hurt? I don't know. They feel like they hurt you too much. Have the World here. They feel like, that it's possible you could never forgive them. But with the Strength card, I think they view you as the Empress and the Strength card. They think you're a very strong, just, beautiful, kind, caring, nurturing. I don't know, you were probably very, very kind and compassionate towards this person with the Sun card. You were generous with them too, with this Pyrite companionship. The Queen of Swords. You cut them off, I think, at some point. Like, I'm hearing them say, man, I really effed up. That Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. And they don't blame you at all for cutting them off if that's what happened. Like, they deserve that. And they feel like an ass. Like, I don't know. The Eight of Swords. They're definitely holding back. They're not reaching out to you. They're not. Something always stops them is what I'm hearing from contacting you. Eight of Swords, something always stops them from trying to communicate with you. They're so back and forth about it. Like, this is sideways here. It's like they wouldn't even know what to say if they did reach out. I'm getting that song, Is It Too Late to Apologize? This keeps them up at night. The Nine of Swords. I did not get this many tarot for the other day. I mean, for the other piles, but. Well, Spirit, what is the potential of this? The Queen of Rods. What is the potential of this? All these cards keep coming out sideways. King of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. What is the potential of this? I don't even know. I feel like it's up in the air. This person's working on their life. They're getting their crap together with the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. And they're viewing you like this Queen of Wands. And I actually feel like they see you as someone. Somehow they know that you're like, and this is just for whoever resonates. They they see you as single. With this Queen of Rods, the Empress. They see you as single, and they know that you are, with this isolation and aloneness. And this is why they want, like, they're like, Ace of Cups. They want new. They want to start over new so bad. Oh my god. I'm hearing, did I kill this connection? Like, did they want to know if they killed this connection? Did they ruin it? Is there anything left of it? Did they kill their chances with you? Queen of Pentacles. Somehow they know that you're doing well for yourself. Like, I don't know, you may be struggling with certain things, but like they see you as having your stuff together. Queen of Pentacles. They see you as serious too, with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. They see you as somebody very serious. You don't take this lightly. With the Page of Swords, somewhere under here, they did not take this as seriously as you did. And by the time they realized, obviously, like, they messed up. They messed up. And now they realize that. They realize that you deserved a King of Pentacles, not a Page of Swords. Like, I just keep hearing I really effed up. And there is a potential for this connection. I just don't know how it would come about. And for some reason, I'm not able to get that information. Wheel of Fortune. Something could happen in this connection, and it's going to seem like fated. It's going to seem like it just was meant to happen that way, and it's going to happen that way. There is something strange about this, the way it's going to happen. We have the 10 Pentacles on the bottom. This person wants a 10 Pentacles with you. Oh my god, and we have the 6 of Cups. This is a soulmate. This is a soulmate. This person has positive feelings and thoughts about you. And they just basically messed up. It's classic. Like, they were just reckless. They were immature and reckless with this Page of Swords. Okay, I'm going to end the reading there, pile 3. Hopefully something in it was helpful for you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.